Hello everyone, live your life fully. Hello 2021 and we're going to start again. So today is a big surprise because I'm not going to talk about anything, what can I say, not the spiritual, because the topic is, which I would like to mention today is connecting to the spiritual world. And anyway, connecting to your body, connecting to your soul, connecting everything. Okay, so welcome again, and I hope so you made lots of goals for the 2021. And also I hope you've got a big list, so probably 20, 30, or maybe 100 dreams and goals is on your list. And I would like to tell you and mention what I've done with my goals, with my dream goals for the 2021. So I've written down at the end of the December, and that was the 31st of the December, I've written down all my goals and dreams, and I burn it. And I burn it and I throw it away. So which is mean you burn your dreams and goals and you send it to the universe like already they happen. So now it's time just when you wait patiently and just feel it, that emotion, and feel it, that stuff, they are already yours. So that's it. That's your job. Just written down, burn it, and send it to the universe. Like I put it on the top, like a surprise, because today we're going to talk about the food. Maybe you're smiling. What's the food? Is it connected to the spiritual world, to your body? Of course, you know the body. And the soul. Everything is connected because we made from the energy, and the food is energy. So what are you putting inside? That's showing outside on your world. And the same stuff, what you're eating, you're attracting the same stuff. If you're eating the junk food, you're attracting, I'm not going to say, but you can answer yourself. So if you're putting the great food in your body, you can glowing, you're raising your vibration, you are much more happier, much more, you've got lots of energy in your body, and you're attracting the same people with the same style, I would like to say the style of eating as well. Or maybe if you change your diet because you've been calling from inside, or your body was saying, no, I don't want to eat this anymore, that's mean your vibration of the body is rising up, and that's why you are stopping eating some certain of the food. Okay. And also maybe you have been pushed to eat something different, like you've been refusing few years ago. So everything is having a reason, and everything is happening for the reason. The one stuff which I just only found yesterday, and because I was only scrolling the page and was looking the topic, and even today I didn't know what I'm going to talk about, but suddenly I just only got that idea. Let's go talk about the food, because the different food got a different vibration. So if you are putting the lower vibration food, like I mentioned at the beginning, you know what's going on. If you put a little bit higher, you're rising vibration, you're much happier. You don't have, let's say, the low mood, the anxiety, depression, or that kind of the stuff. Because remember, and believe it or not, the food got a connection to your illness, disease, or something like that. Okay. So let's say unwellness in your body. Okay. So we're not going to use it anymore, the illness, disease, because this is really, really big word to saying. And also the words got the power, you know that stuff. So we're not going to say about anything. I'm so happy I'm here. Anyway. So the food. I would like to say to you that 10 years, let me just count in my head. 8, 7, yeah, that would be around 10 years ago. I just only stopped eating the meat. My body refused that meat. And that was a funny situation because I went that time to my family in Poland, and that was a big event. That was a family event. And on the table was lots of meat. When I just only asked for the egg, because that time I was eating the egg, but nowadays I'm not eating any more egg. But that time I just only replaced the meat for egg. And when I asked, can you make me a scrambled egg instead of the meat? Everyone is watching me like the big eyes, and they're asking me, are you crazy? Are you crazy? Are you ill? Or did you go to the doctor, or something is wrong with you? I said, no, I don't like the meat. And when I'm smelling the meat, it makes me like the feeling go to the toilet or something like that. And why I'm saying this, because maybe some of you will be experience that stuff. So please don't be afraid and just only keep your words and saying your inner truth. And another people didn't have to match with your vibration. If they didn't want to be in your life, just let them go and just let them be themselves. And probably one day they're going to discover you and they will be asking about your partnership, about your friendship. So that was that time. I said to them, no, 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 no. And nowadays, I'm not going to say I didn't have a connection with them, but I've got a less one. So I'm just only connecting with them maybe twice a year or something like that. Because their vibration and my vibration of my body and of my life is completely different. So I'm not saying just only cut it, your family, just only see them less. See them less. That's for your highest good and for your own good and for your own the best. So let's go back to the food. So yesterday, I was scrolling this page, I was looking the good food for my daughter. Like I mentioned a long time ago, she's got the eczema and she can't eat lots of food like me or my rest of the family. But anyway, we had meat to eat the same food like she. So I've been scrolling the page, and what I found, I didn't know that before. There are lots of stuff I found about the tomato, but I'm going to talk about the vibration, about all the food. But about the tomato, but my question is to you, what the color is of the original tomato? You can answer. I know. The first question, no, the first answer is coming in your head like, oh, is it red? No, it's not red. That's so sad, isn't it? I'll give you the link on the bottom, or you can go after the video, you can go research or Google it, and you can see more information about the tomato. The original tomato is color of the brownish, brown, almost black. Okay, and the taste is like a smoky, I don't want to say that stuff, let's say smoky meat. Okay, so that's the first original tomato was in the ancient time. So that's why I found, that's why I discovered, that's why I'm just only pushing you and telling to you, go and expand your knowledge, because more you know, you're less afraid and no fear at all. So the tomato is a black and the brownish black, okay, and the taste like a smoky meat or something like that. That's the original tomato. You can ask me, oh, what's happened with the tomato then? That tomato we are buying in the shop is not the original tomato, even it's not an organic tomato. Yes, it's not even in the organic tomato. That makes me like shock, because the reason comes up that was a GMO. And that's why I was looking which kind of the fruit or which kind of the veg got the GMO, which one that didn't have a GMO. But what I discovered, that almost all tomato got a GMO. So when you go to the shop, ding ding, that tomato is. So some of our body can digest this GMO, but remember, you can't digest GMO totally, and changing your DNA, changing your whole body, changing whole your system, changing your vibration. So you're not rising up, you're just coming down. So the GMO is not really good. So what I said to myself, because usually I'm just only buying the stuff on the market. So I said to myself, I'm going to take this tomato and I'm going to share this tomato with my doctor, and he's going to tell me if the GMO, if not GMO, because they're selling the organic food, but sometimes the organic food that shouldn't be organic food. Okay, maybe they're growing on the farm with the organic stuff, but remember the seed shouldn't be a GM. Oh yeah, that's right, could be, yeah. That shouldn't be a really heirloom food. That's the code. That's why I would like to mention today in the video. Heirloom food is a middle food with the high vibration. So that's the 200, 250 hazard. so HZ. So that's our vibration. So when you're eating this food, like a tomato, but a really, really good tomato, I would like to just only read it for you. So you can go and Google it. So heirloom food. Okay, so heirloom food is a food, is a plant, so vegetable, fruit, or animal products like a turkey, pig, chicken, that was usually commonly grown during the earlier periods, like ancient time, when the human didn't force go for the really, the big farm or big supermarket or something like that. There was a small farmers who are producing that really, really great stuff. So my point of view, that was like when I grown up in my childhood and the countryside, that was the kind of the heirloom food, because that was a season food, I would like to say, like a simple mind. So season food, like a tomato, you've got a springtime, summertime, and wintertime, no tomato at all. But nowadays, look at see, it's all the year around. So when we're eating that stuff, it's not bringing our vibration up, just kind of coming down, because we are not producing. So our body is not rising up. So I'm not recommended. And also what I said to myself last night, I'm going to just go back and eat like a season food. So summertime food, summertime veg, and the winter. So I'm going to change it. That's my one goal of the 2021. And I'm going to see how I'm going to feel that. And then I mentioned to myself, I'm going to eat a raw food. But let me just only find it more. Okay. Let me read it more. So why did the farm stop producing the heirloom food? Okay, the farm stopped producing the heirloom food because that wasn't good for them. They didn't receive a lot of money or something like that. That wasn't a good business for them. So they stop and they bring the organic food. And now you can go and just only find it, what's going on, what's happened. But yeah, that's why they stopped. So that's why you couldn't find a great tomato in the shop. That's why the tomato in the shop, I would like to mention a little bit, they painting the tomato. You can go and research. I'm just only planting the seeds inside you so you can go and find more knowledge. And please share this video with someone you are taken. You really, really would like to show them what are they eating. Okay, so that's why it's the food. So we've got we've got the processed food, is a low vibration food. We've got the food organic, so it's it'll be a higher vibration, but it's not really vibration. So I would like to say the processed food is from 0.5 to 10 vibration. So see, that's a so low, the processed food. And the processed food just changing your DNA, because definitely you've got a GMO. They've got how to say, I forgot. Anyway, if I just only find it in my head, I can tell you. But let's go, move forward. So the organic one, we've got the 150, 200, something like that. So it's good food, but actually you need to know which one got the GMO. Sometimes when they're written down, it's not really good. They've written down the information, but sometimes they don't. And then we've got the superfood. So the superfood, let's say, that's lots of also lots of great fruits, but also we need to find this fruit, which one, because the fruit got a really, really high vibration. So that's amazing to having a great fruit in your fridge or on your table. But also you need to know how you can recognize, is a good food or is not good food, is a high vibration, got a GMO or doesn't have a GMO. And we've got the superpower foods. Okay, so what is the superpower foods? Oh gosh, as all herbs, you can eat it. All special mushrooms. I'm not going to say the name of this mushroom. I can just only put it down on the description, but then you can just read it more. And also what I found yesterday, let me just only see if I just only put it down. Oh no, I didn't. Okay. Okay, anyway, I'm going to put it down. So we've got the 4 stuff, so you can choose it. And then the last one got a really high vibration, is around the 400. So it's amazing, because sometimes you can ask yourself, oh, why the monk, why the gurus, why the really spiritual people didn't eat too much? They can spend all day without the food. Do you know why? Because when you're eating the really high vibration food, you don't have to eat too much. You can just only eat the great quality food. And the same stuff happened with me when I changed the food from the supermarket, processed food, and the GMO and another stuff. So what I am putting inside the coloring food or something like that. So when I went to the market, I just only spent the less money, and I was eating I was putting less in my body. And that was a high quality, but that wasn't really, really high quality. So this year I'm going to change it a little bit, the diet, and anyway, my lifestyle. I'm going to explore more. So I would like to tell you, just go and explore more. Change your food, change your vibration, because when you're changing your vibration, you can see how your world is changing. What kind of the people are you going to attract? Yeah, and the manifestation in your life will become very quicker, because you can align with your soul path and your mission, your desire, and everything. So yeah, that's why I would like to talk today about the vibration of the food, because some people say, oh, that's only the food. No, that's the vibration. And also the way how you're eating. And please don't rush, please don't gallop in your eating, because what are you putting that's digesting to you and just going inside your body? And your body is your temple. Yeah, your body is your temple. So where's your spirit and where's your soul is living? So we have to be really, really nice to ourselves, love ourselves, saying we are enough, we are good, we're lovable, we deserve it, everything what is good. So imagine when you put in the processed food, and from the processed food is coming a lot of anxiety and a lot of depression. I would like to plant another seed. Another seed is about the word and anxiety. And one second. Anxiety. Good, I did it. So I would like to mention about the symbol X. Okay, do you know what that means? The symbol X. That means something is poison. You couldn't eat. You shouldn't eat. There's no eating or something like that. Can you imagine on the bottle? Sometimes it's like dangerous, like chemical stuff. So that symbols sometimes been using in our words. Do you know why? Just when you imagine, like I said, this word anxiety, you've got the X, so that word is really, really working on your psychological level. So that's causing you a lot of anxiety and putting you in your depression, because your brain is saying, oh, that's so dangerous, that's so poison. So that keeps you down. And also, plus, when you're eating a lot of food, the processed food, it's not helping you at all, because it's not increasing your vibration. That's why lots of people have got depressed. That's why lots of people are sad every day. And what I would like to tell you, and maybe advise you, or you can take it or leave it. I'm just only talking from my experience and what's helped me a lot during my eating time. And I found stuff. What is good for me, for my body, what is not good for my body, how I'm feeling after eating the certain food, or anyway, how I feel. Okay, if you feel heavy after the meal, really, really heavy, be aware what did you eat, what you ate. Okay, what you ate, because that food definitely is not helping you, definitely is not supporting to your higher self, definitely is not supporting to your thinking process. Anyway, and after the heavy meal, you will feel so down, sad, lazy. But you shouldn't. The great food, which one you put into your body, rising your vibration, you need to think twice. Give you a lot of energy, and you don't feel heavy. You can feel like a butterfly. You can feel the same stuff like when you just before when you sat down to the table, okay? And also be careful with that as well. Just sit down to your food like a celebration, yeah, and be gratitude you've got what you've got on your table, because nowadays people didn't know how to gratitude the stuff what they have. I'm so grateful I'm here, I'm talking to you. And also I'm so grateful because I've got that all equipment, even that tiny light around the phone, I've got it. So that's why maybe look at a little bit shiny or something like that. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful about anything in my life. So today, how about, sorry, today you know a little bit about your food. So about the vibration, what type of the food you're supposed to eat. Please don't buy too many processed food. You've got a lot of simple stuff. You can buy it, you can make it at home. That shouldn't be so complicated. You can just only cook by yourself. Another stuff, when you're cooking by yourself, you can put an intention before you just only cooking like I'm doing. So this food could be let's say that would be elixir to healing your family. Even the small soup could be the elixir. Yeah, maybe that's for you, because that's happened for me as well. That's happened for me, and that's the way how I am cooking, and how I'm putting a lot of love and lots of emotion and lots of feeling. Yeah, because sometimes when we are just only cooking and when we're angry, we shouldn't cook. We should be supposed to stop and don't do anything. Just only go meditate. Just only take a nice few deep breath and just only come back again. Because remember, what are you cooking? You're putting your vibration in that meal or in that stuff. It's not really good. And imagine the people eating, and the people eating, that's your energy. Which one you put it before? Of course, if you believe it or not. I believe that stuff because everything is energy. And the same stuff when you what I experienced a lot of time when I went outside and bought a cup of tea, cup of coffee from the coffee shop, and sometimes I'm aware and sometimes I'm not aware, and that's why I felt a few times so sick in my tummy, because I drank that coffee, and the person who've been doing that coffee probably wasn't feel well, and the all vibration, all the emotion, he put it or she put it inside the cup. Yeah, if you are so sensitive, yeah, so if you are empath and so sensitive, then you can feel that stuff. But be aware, and definitely when you're cooking for your family, if you are just getting angry, because we are all human, we've got that all emotion, just go another room, go for the walk and do something with yourself, and just go back and again start cooking again. But don't share your negative emotion with your lovable family, okay? Because they don't deserve it. They don't deserve it, the negative emotion at all. Yes, so we've got food. So I think that was really important stuff beginning to the new year. So you can change your diet and you can eat more great stuff, great food. So I'm not recommending to you processed food. I'm not recommending to you the coloring food. I'm not recommending to you any fizzy soda drinks, nothing at all. But that's your choice. You've got the free will. So I'm just only here planting the seeds. You can take it, leave it, throw it, forget it. Maybe you stop watering that seed. It's okay. It's up to you. But that's my mission. That's my inner side telling to me, just go and share with your knowledge and what did you find. Okay, so that's take it or leave it, or you can share it with anyone you know they will be interested about this topic. I would be so grateful. So let's go finish with a nice 3 deep breath, and please leave me a comment below if you like it. If you not, it's okay. That's all the comments I appreciate. Let me give my legs crossed. Okay, let's go. That's great. So remember, we're breathing from the tummy, so it's expanding and then exhale. So, okay, so put your palm towards up, so the energy from the source is coming to you. Oh gosh, it's amazing. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in And slowly. Okay, rub your palms together, rub, as long as they're so hot, and put it on the eyelid. Amazing. Okay, let's go cut all unwanted thoughts, all unwanted stuff doesn't serve for us anymore. Okay, just cut it and spread. Just throw it away. Throw it away from yourself. Throw it away. You don't deserve it, that stuff. You don't need that stuff. Before I go, thank you for being here with me. Please share it and leave the comments, and we'll see you next Friday. Leave me any topic if you would like to hear from me about it. I will be so happy to prepare it for you. Before I go, you are lovable, you are so beautiful, and remember, you deserve it everything. You came on the planet Earth not for suffering, just for chilling, for happiness, and living your life fully. That's why my Facebook page is talking about. So stay safe with yourself and love yourself as much as you can. Just give a nice, beautiful hug for yourself, and see you next week.